That's not a knife. That's a knife. Wanted to update my intro here. We are still on the way to our 500 subscribers. We are right around the 400 subscriber mark. So thank you each and every one of you who have subscribed. Just a little update here. We've got the Wicked Industries sample pack, courtesy of Boss Hog the Blade Man. We're going to be giving away the CGRB Pyrite Light OD Green. I will install a lanyard of color of your choice. We have a Wee Civivi Thin Cut Knife Roll. This guy holds 10 folding knives. Great for storage, great for safekeeping. You'll also be getting a Faithful EDC sticker and a Faithful EDC paracord cross handmade by me. Thanks for all of you who have subscribed, and thanks for sharing and liking and all of that stuff. Now let's get to the video. Welcome back, everybody. Faithful EDC here with you today. Today we've got the Wesson ALLMAN. Let's take a look at this box, see what it all comes with. From Detroit, Michigan, out of the USA. Comes with like this little seal here. It's got a little dog on it. Established 2017. The ALLMAN OD Green G10. SKU is Wesson 04 TAC 2. Clinton Township, Michigan. So right there next to Detroit. Inside the box you got the ALLMAN comes in this nice little cloth bag there. You've got your use and care manual. You've got a Wesson sticker and the inspection sticker. So pretty cool. A little bit of fuzzies in there to protect it, keep it from rattling around in that box. Really nice presentation, super minimalist. Don't need a lot of frills on this one. This knife kind of speaks for itself, if you ask me. This one here is the green, OD Green G10 scales. Has the titanium pocket clip. No, it is not a deep carry pocket clip, but I've been utilizing this knife for a few weeks now, and that's not bothered me one bit. We've got that titanium pocket clip. We've got 2 barrel spacers back here on the keep the scales apart. Enough room for a 550 paracord lanyard to go through. You've got a minimal non-branded pivot pin there and a T8. So really nice. Overall, this is a really this isn't their smallest blade. They have the micro blade, which I would absolutely love to get and check out. But this one is fairly small. Flipper tab only deployment. I kind of speak badly about flipper tab deployment only knives. This one is just, there's just something different about this one that just works. Super great detent. Put just a little bit of pressure on that flipper tab and it goes. So it's got a great detent in there in that liner lock. I forgot to say, yes, it is a liner lock, so steel liners inside there. Flipper tab deployment only. Guys, look at this jimping. You know I talk about jimping all the time. This is the jimping that I enjoy. Once my thumb is in there, it isn't moving. And as you can see, it leaves the mark. So like I said, I've got callous thumbs from working with all the paracord that I do, making lanyards and crosses and stuff. So callous thumbs make it very hard to get into the jimping there. So that is why I speak so highly of really good jimping, because with, you know, with not so rough thumbs, you can get into most jimping, but it takes a lot when you have super calloused and hardened thumbs. So that is awesome jimping. Could go a little bit farther, Wesson, but with as small of a blade as this is, it's perfectly just fine. Of course, we've got Wesson minimalistic labeling there, super small, and then on the back here, S35 VN blade steel. I believe I've got a scratch on my blade, but I'm not sure. I can't get this to go away. But yeah, I have been using this knife, like I mentioned. Let's see, S35VN, there you go. I'm not 100% sure what to call this blade. It is a drop point in my mind, but it's more of a spoon, and it makes me, it's a taller drop bear. So they call the drop bear a drop point blade because it does drop down, but it's like a spoon or a shovel blade. Really good for inserting into anything, really. It's got a really nice point there and spreads quickly, so it will definitely penetrate. It's not the pokiest of knives, but it is great overall. I added this titanium lanyard bead. Might be a little bit much for this knife. I think the lanyard is as long as the, the lanyard is as long as the knife whenever it's closed. Kind of funny, but I wanted to put this lanyard on here today just to goof around. I've had the same lanyard that was on it in this morning's video since I got it, so just messing around. I do like that this is a super flat surface here. So as you are cutting, you're getting to utilize almost the entire blade as it is because of the sharpening, but then there's nothing going to interfere as you're going through. You don't have a angled to where you've got to worry about, angling your blade to cut through stuff. You've got this straight plunge cut. You've got this whole entire blade to cut through stuff. So I really enjoy that flat surface there on the top. Adds a lot of workability. There is no thumb studs to have to deal with. I would say this would be great for all kinds of uses. If you get into a pinch and you need to baton, utilize a piece of wood to hit it on the top here of the spine. You do not have, one, the scale to deal with, or two, the thumb studs to have to deal with. So you got this whole entire blade that you can punch through whatever you need to. Guys, I absolutely love this knife. I've been seeing it for a long time, been wanting it for a long time. Now I need to get that microblade to have both of them. I'm really interested in getting this version in titanium. The price associated with these knives are up there. Wesson website, $165 for this knife. Blade HQ is $155, and if you go to Battlebox, where I got mine, it is $145 for this knife. Pricey, but made in USA. S35VN blade steel, titanium pocket clip with G10. I'm gonna say go for it, guys. There might be some coupon codes out there to Wesson. There might be some coupon codes you could use for Blade HQ or Battlebox. I'm not 100% sure. I don't have any to send to you guys. But yeah, I highly recommend this knife. Let's get some size comparisons going on here. We've got the number 2 pencil here. And of course it's small, so it's about half of the number 2 pencil. Sharpie, it is just barely past the tip of the cap. Our Spyderco Para 2, that's what we use, goes just to the thumb hole. So just to this other side of this thumb hole is all you're getting out of it. I brought a couple of other knives out here that I would consider small. This is the Benchmade partial auto immunity. And then, of course, my Spyderco Dragonfly. These two I consider my 5th pocket carries. This one is a little bit big for a 5th pocket. It might work with the amount that the blade sticks out due to it not having a deep pocket carry clip, but you still have all this to contend with. So this would fit in the 5th pocket carry. This might hurt as you sit down. Just depends on body type. It probably will dig into me, but yeah, I would not consider this a 5th pocket carry, even though it is very small. Really great size knife overall. Let's get these guys opened up here. We got the partial auto immunity, which means it is the smaller blade. It is California compliant. I did purchase that one thinking it was the bigger one, but it worked out to where I do enjoy having such a small blade. Paramilitary 2, as you can see, sticks way out there. The Wesson ALLMAN, almost to the end of the number 2 pencil. You've got 3/4 of an inch left on this number 2 pencil, and of course it takes up this whole Sharpie. We'll get these guys out of the way. Let's put this this Paramilitary 2 next to the ALLMAN as it is opened here, and line that up. So you got about 1.5 to 2 inches smaller than a Paramilitary 2 fully open. But there's your size comparisons, guys. Like I said, I wanted to get the 5th pocket carry because it could possibly fit in your 5th pocket carry. It will not fit in mine, but that is always an option for you. Let's get our tape measure out here. 3 3/4 of an inch overall. Edge is 2 5/8, and overall blade is 2 3/4 of an inch, just a hair over 2 3/4. Yep, just a hair over 2 3/4 of an inch, and overall tip to toe is 6.5 inches. So like I said, small blade, absolutely great. If you noticed up here in the corner, I do have 2. This one here is for sale on my Whatnots auctions. Since I redid this, this is going to weigh a little bit more, 3.98 ounces. There you go, 3.4 ounces. So you're definitely lighter weight than your Paramilitary 2, heavier than your Benchmade, and way heavier than your Dragonfly, but without any paracord or anything, 3.4 ounces. It's right there in the middle of the road of just a great overall size, weight, everything, guys. Highly recommendable by me. S35VN blade steel. One of my favorite higher end blade steels. I love S35VN. Can't say too much bad. I've not had many bad experiences. Maybe you have. I'm not 100% sure. But there's you some paper cut tests with the S35VN and the sharpness of this edge. I have used this knife. I have not stropped this knife, so it is still factory edge after use. It has about half the blade of a flat grind. It's not got a tall grind, so this might impact your cardboard cuts here. Nope. Cardboard cuts just fine. It's got a high enough flat grind that it's not going to bother it. That was one of the things I was worried about, was with breaking down cardboard, with it being such a without being such a high grind there, that it might impact your cardboard cuts, and as you cut, the cardboard rolls, as you've seen in some of my examples before. But this one works just fine. Here we go, guys. The Wesson ALLMAN, 145 at Battlebox, 155 Blade HQ, 165 at Wesson Outdoors. I will link Battlebox down below. It is the best price that you can find. They are on Whatnot. I'm not sure if you can get a better price or not through Whatnot, but there you go, with the Wesson ALLMAN. Thank you guys for coming and watching this video. Spending a little bit of time of your day to watch my videos here. Don't forget, we've got the beacons linked down below for Olight, HX Outdoors, Atwood Rope Manufacturing, SRM knives. Stay ready for more. Hold it up backwards. SRM knives. We've got Cannibal and Tenable and Concept links in that beacons link down in the description. Any use of that, of those links, there is some coupon codes. Any uses will come back and help this channel grow. Guys, don't forget, we're still got our 500 subscriber giveaway going. We just hit, I think, over 400. If we haven't hit it, we're getting close. So I appreciate each and every one of you. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and share the videos out. Definitely helps the algorithm and all that stuff, and helps me get out to more people. That way we can get our channel to grow and get you guys one of this giveaways, and we'll move on to the next one. Thanks again, guys. Take care of yourselves, and God bless.